Let's just start the podcast.
Yeah, I don't care. Hello, Tommy Nation.
Yo, here, let me put on a shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like you have titties.
Dude. Yeah, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Yeah, Tommy's titties making me kind of horny.
Tommy's titties.
Tommy's titties. I'm gonna go throw.
Sorry, hold on.
I'm gonna go throw this coffee
hot.
back in the. I'm really striking out on this iced coffee.
It doesn't
Yo.
look good, dude. It looks fucking nasty. Grant's little
What?
iced coffee he's got here. It looks like he's drinking mud.
Yeah. Dude. Fucking idiot.
He's drinking mud.
Check 1, 2. Dude, yeah, it was just hot as fuck in my room, and I was just cooling down a little bit. You feel me, bro?
Just
Check
cooling
1, 2,
on
check
him.
1, 2. Yeah, I was just literally just cooling down and chilling out, relaxing, all cool, shooting some b-ball down by the school.
Me and Grant were just talking about jacking off.
Yeah, man. So what's going on with that these days?
Well, it's tough when you have a girlfriend because you gotta either do it when she's not
Yeah.
home, or you can pull the old like she's taking a nap on the couch and you're like, I'm gonna go nap upstairs. I'm gonna go into a different room for a while.
I'm gonna go fap.
I'm gonna go.
This is not fappening. This is not fap. Comedy Central's This Is Not Fappening.
Do you hear that, Grant? This is not fappening.
Comedy Central's This Is Not Fappening.
That's great.
Stories of jacking
And
off.
it's like, so I was jacking off high on weed, and I took another edible, and I was even higher on weed.
And then
That's how you do.
Then I kind of like felt weird and didn't really want to jack off, but I did anyway.
So the edible wasn't hitting, so I decided to take more as I was I'm jacking off, by the way.
Mm-hmm. For 4 hours.
Yeah, no, it's hard to jack off with your girlfriend. I would do a lot of toilet jacking off.
Oh,
Toilet jack.
hate a toilet jack. Only if I'm desperate, like a wild little animal.
Yeah, it's got to be very desperate these days.
Dude, I have a.
We're in our 30s now.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah.
I have a.
You got to kind of hang it up once you hit the big 3-0 on the toilet jack.
Yeah, I need like a soft thing on my back. You know, I bet if
you need a what?
like I need something soft on my back to jack off now. I'm not even like. Remember, like
Dude,
your
still,
teens, you're like standing up, jacking off. You know, like just like.
I'm still standing up. I'm still nasty, man. I was jacking off, standing up in a lot of hostel showers.
Yeah, that's
Europe.
crazy, dude.
Well, that's.
And
I mean, you have
that's
to.
extenuating circumstances.
That's out of
there.
necessity,
Yeah.
but you are still
Yeah.
crazy.
That's
for that.
jacking under duress. That's like a wartime
dude, a lot of
jack.
times-
jacking it European style.
Yeah, a lot of times jacking it off in Europe, because I was staying in hostels and I didn't have that much privacy, jacking off was strictly like a brain functioning move.
Tommy doing like trying to do relatable stand up in Europe, and he's like, "You guys jack off like crazy here, right? like you're like standing up in like a small shower, and like you're doing it because you have to, or you'll go crazy."
But sometimes jacking
like,
off for
"What?"
guys it's simply just to act right.
Yeah,
know, like,
usually for me
I
it's
need
because I feel horny. That's when I am good. That's when my brain goes.
That's
you gotta jack
optimal.
off.
That
Yeah.
means you have the right access.
Yeah, I'm not just jacking it for fuck's sakes. I'm not just jacking it.
I'm
like crazy, you know.
You know your life's too.
I'm putting
you know your
thought
life's.
into my jacking off.
You know life got too good in the modern age when you're just jacking off just to jack off.
That is what.
It's not one of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, is it?
It is crazy that jacking off's not on the Maslow.
It really should be like food, shelter, a soft thing to jack
Some
off upon.
pussy. Yeah, a little bit of pussy. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of pussy
But
or
that's
penis
why.
or whatever.
Yeah, but when you're jacking off in the sense like, I guess I'm bored. I guess I'll jack off. You know, then you got it pretty good in life.
That's the same thing as like
I think
McDonald's.
that's the sign of depression, dude. If you're like just bored and you're jacking off, that should be like. Honestly, I think the medical industry is scared to say this, but that should be the number one red flag of like you have depression if you're jacking off just because you're bored.
Maybe.
Yeah, just people should be just talking about jacking off more in like a medical sense.
Mm-hmm.
You
Dude, I have
know?
a crazy jacking off story that I can't tell you guys until after we're done with this, because it's about like one of Miranda's clients. I don't know anything personal about him, but she gave me some details.
So legally, she wasn't supposed to tell you.
She gave me some details that are so vague that it's like, I mean, I think you can do that. I think you can say like, this kid said this. You just can't be like, here's who the kid is.
Well, Miranda's my therapist. I don't know if I ever told you guys this, but I actually go see a child's therapist. So I hope she's not spilling any of my beans.
There should be an old people therapist.
Yeah, for just old people problems.
Yeah.
Except old people don't do therapy.
No, they don't.
They think it's like they think it.
But it would be like
weakness.
racist therapy.
My dad calls them quacks, which is like
can we just
dude.
like, how do we force our parents to do therapy?
Well,
it's impossible.
You just go, they're gonna die one day, and then
they're just gonna be angry and guilty about their childhood for the rest of their lives, and be stressed out about it, but also wear it as a badge of honor. And then
it's almost
you'll never even know how angry and guilty they are, because they barely even admit to themselves.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
you'll only get glimpses of it where you're like, wow, bro is angry and guilty.
You guys got a glimpse of me being angry and guilty on a Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
There was a lot of anger.
I mean, not just when.
Yeah, that wasn't the first time we've seen that.
That's the first time I kind of opened the doors and let you guys see that side
just
of me.
Wednesday was the only time.
I know, that was so shocking.
First time you've ever seen me.
Really shocked to see that.
You notice how you were
show any emotion.
You notice how you were like, because this is why the episode's late, is because Ryan's computer was actually fucked up and it wasn't Ryan's fault, and I want to be but me and Grant were not phased. I mean, we're just experts on when you're pissed off and mad.
That's why
it would be nice. I will say, when I'm mad like that, it would be nice to have one guy that just kind of hypes me up about being mad. Like he's just like getting me even madder. Like he's like, dude, that is fucking bullshit. That is bullshit. That sucks. And then I'm like, yeah, I know, dude.
I feel like you are that for yourself, though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because you guys aren't. Because you guys don't do that.
Because somebody has to.
I think
somebody has to be the second layer of madness, and it will be me.
Someone has to be the voice of what's the opposite of reason?
Unreason.
Unreason. I need another unreasonable voice in the room.
But we have learned.
Not reason.
We have learned, because when you go, fuck this, I don't think I can podcast today. Notice how neither of us tried to convince you to podcast that day. It's like we're just like,
it seems like it.
Yeah,
it seems like this is probably.
This seems like one of those non-podcasting days.
In fact, when any of us are like, I don't want a podcast today, we just go, great, it's awesome. Like,
neither do I. That's crazy.
I don't think I ever want to do this.
Sounds great, man. Sounds awesome.
No, guys, I think this is why it's feeling more acute this week, because it's the return of the technical difficulties, which is always frustrating. We had a good run there. We had a good run there where we were just getting them off clean, which is crazy because Tommy was in Europe. And like I was expecting that to be just a disaster.
It's a carryover from the live show, because we had technical difficulties there too.
With the setup and stuff. But and then we kind of took like a 2 to 3 week break from recording. So
I think it was only 2 weeks.
The band broke up for 2 weeks.
To roll back in from.
We have to break up the band once every 2 months for the show to be good.
Like once every 2 years. Dude, we have to. Yeah, we record. Honestly, we record too much.
To roll back in after a nice break where we should all be feeling like the batteries are recharged, with just to like crash in with like technical difficulties and mortgage payments.
I've never been more depleted, dude.
It's crazy because I'm like so exhausted right now, and all I've been doing is going on vacation. So like,
going on vacations, it's tiring.
Dude, it sucks.
That's why I refuse to do it, man.
It sucks, dude.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. We were looping around to Ryan theory here.
Miranda's been trying to convince me to go on a vacation. She's like, we could go to like Yellowstone, and then I was like, yeah, if I could do some shows. And she was like, what if you didn't do any shows? And I was like, then I'm not going to Yellowstone.
Dude, vacation's so stupid, dude. You just spend all your money. That's all it is.
That's true. I'm so poor right now, and I'm just so tired.
I'm also so poor, but I didn't go on vacation.
It's because you bought a mansion.
Yeah, it's because I bought a little 500,000 square feet mansion.
Yeah,
little tiny mansion.
How are you feeling about the mortgage payments now? Are you?
She emailed me back. Okay, so here's for the listeners. Here's what happened. This is kind of
this is compounding on top of
this is the We Cool podcast.
Yeah,
if you clicked on this saying what the hell is this even called?
Yeah, I can't read.
I'm telling you.
I've been clicking. I've been pushing things on my phone.
I don't think we've gotten a new listener since 2017, so I don't think we need to worry about that.
Welcome back, gang. It's
What's
good.
up?
You
know the damn
welcome
deal.
back. Everything's still
exactly
horrible for
who
us.
you are, and you know what the damn thing is. And welcome back. It is good to see everybody. I hope everyone's doing okay. It's just us here right now.
Well,
Ryan's having some mortgage payment difficulties.
I'll be quick about it because it's kind of boring. But we bought a house, right? Awesome. Love the house. The first bank that we got a loan through, they sold it to another bank, which is normal. We're like,
I
whatever.
think they do that like every time because that happened to us too.
So then we were just like, it doesn't really affect anything. We have the same interest rate. We're just paying a different place, right? We get a notice in like July or June from the first bank that's like, hey, you owe for July 1st. And I'm like, cool. So I call on July 1st. I'm like, hey, how do I pay this? The lady's like, oh, you don't need to pay until September 1st because your closing costs are covering these months. And I'm like, that doesn't sound right. Can you send me that? And she was like, yep, for sure. Sent it. Then earlier this week, I get an email from that bank. After not making payments to them, we started making payments to the new bank. They send me an email and they're like, hey, you never sent this July 1st check. And then I sent her what that other person sent me and told her, hey, I talked to this person on this date. They told me I didn't have payments until September. So we were not planning for that. And then she was like, oh, yeah, sorry. She should have like checked with her supervisor. Anyways, you can send the check to, and I'm just like, so then I email her back and I'm like, lady, that's not we're not paying double mortgage payments because you guys told us the wrong thing. Like at my job, if I quote someone the wrong thing, like if I misquote something and I'm underbidding, but they sign, the company
that's my
eats
ass
that.
on
Yeah,
the line.
the company eats that. So then she like sent me an email back like yesterday and she was like, well, you did sign a piece of paper that said that you will like pay that basically like beforehand, which you're signing so much shit. It's like, okay, I guess I did.
They could show you a piece of paper that was like, you actually signed this and it said that you can't jack off anymore.
Dude, I was thinking about like what
it'd be like, lady, I'd never signed that, and they'd be like, it's on page 84 actually of the.
Remember how you signed 4,000 things when you bought a house? That was one of them.
We had a gun to your head and you were signing it.
It was one of them where you said you would never jack off in the house. But also I was thinking about signatures.
We own the house.
We own that.
Can't jack off in it. You can keep your shoes in the house.
I was thinking about how much bullshit that is. Where as a society we just were like, I have your name on a piece of paper. You wrote down on this piece of paper. That means you have to do this now. But it's like, it's like I don't care. I do that. I write that down all over the place. You know,
you're like, watch this. You just write on the piece of paper, like you're just like, watch this, and then you just write "not" in front of your name.
Yeah, I'm in court. I'm like, Your Honor, I do that all over the fucking place. That means nothing to me. Right? But so basically, she was like, we can work with you and you can do like installments basically. So like instead of paying like $2,000 on top of the $2,000 we're going to pay this month, we'll pay like $400 for over 4 months, which is whatever. Still sucks, but it's like,
but you're just paying for one.
Yeah, it's just
month,
1
right?
month. Yeah. But it's just annoying because it's like, dude, we spent all of our money. We don't have. I don't have an extra $2,000.
Like you got us.
Yeah.
What's the?
What do you want? I don't know. Their money, I guess. They just want their money that they're entitled to because I put my name on a piece of paper.
Mm-hmm. Who invented that?
Thomas Jefferson. No, wait, John Hancock.
Oh yeah, there we go.
What about John Footpussy? Jimmy Foot Pussy. Did you know John Hancock had a brother named Jimmy Foot Pussy?
Oh.
And,
Write it down.
And it's going in the
Write it down.
It's going in the notes, baby. Jimmy Foot Pussy. Dude, I got this. Oh, dude.
His brother.
Dude, I really pissed off Miranda the other day. We were walking, taking the dog for a walk, and I saw a grill standing outside someone's house. You know?
Mm-hmm.
I point at the grill and I go, "Grills and girls, they both need men to take care of them." Miranda got really fucking mad at me. It like turned into a fight.
Oh my god!
She was like, "What?" And I was like, I was looking at the grill, and then I looked at you, and then I said,
Dude, that should be a sketch, man, where you're grilling outside your house, and you like open up the grill, and there's burgers on it, and you say that, and then the camera pans to Miranda, and she's like, "Don't fucking say shit like that," and you're like, sorry, and it just like ends with you being like, "Sorry."
Oh, okay. That's my
Fuck.
bad. She's like, "What's wrong
mind.
with you?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Mm-hmm.
Also,
and then you go closer to the camera, and you're like, "I don't really care about her, dude."
what's
really
crazy?
I don't even care what she says.
What's really crazy about me saying that too is I have not taken care. I've never cleaned the grill. I really don't take care of the grill. Miranda takes care of the grill and herself. She's like,
and you,
and me, honestly. So for me to say that, I think was so insulting to her. I've also real quick. I've got this bit about how
I love how like men. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're all good.
It's just so funny that men are like, yeah, we know about grills. It's just like this.
I know about outside cooking.
It's outside stove.
I
like,
could
what
cook.
are you
I could
talking
cook outside, but not inside.
It's stinkier out there.
No,
Everything's stinkier.
No.
Well, I'm not gay, so I don't know the kitchen.
I'm a guy, and I'm kind of stronger, so I know about turning on the outside
hot
stove.
dogs.
That's kind of my
knobs and stuff.
You gotta put the charcoal. You gotta put the black wax in here.
Yeah. So the thing is you gotta. There's a tank beneath it. And you gotta twist that, and that step, and then it works the same as a stove. But that step, that kind of makes it so just only guys can do it.
Yeah, Miranda
you kind of gotta
dude.
You gotta get low to turn on the tank knob before you turn on the upstairs knob.
Sorry to get all technical on you.
Sorry,
I know
you probably got really
woman
confused. You
probably don't. You're probably thinking to yourself, I should go buy a dress or something right now.
I didn't know Ryan spoke Chinese.
Yeah, I should go get some lipstick or buy a dress right now. But I'm trying to tell you how the grill works, lady.
Anyways, cooking outside, that's for guys.
That's for guys only. That's for the guys.
You cook inside, I cook outside. The way God intended.
Fellas, is it gay to cook inside?
What the fuck are you so...
Yeah,
what are you so confused about?
Dude, I've been on...
You're just talking to the fucking wall.
Yeah, dude, she's gone. She's left. I've been on a real roll with pissing Rand off. I've got this new bit about how I go. You know, with climate change, how they say we're gonna have to start eating bugs and stuff. Stop eating meat. Start eating bugs.
Yeah, and they're not saying that.
Yeah, they are saying that you're gonna have to start eating bugs. And then I'm like,
the New World Order is trying to normalize eating bugs. Tommy.
I go, hey. Bring on the bugs, all right? I eat pussy. I'm not scared of eating bugs. And then,
like, kind of insanely a good point.
And then I'm like, yeah, my girlfriend hates that joke because she was like, you guys stop saying that joke because everyone's gonna think my pussy tastes like bugs. And I'm like, how do you know I don't like the taste of bugs? Maybe I love the way bugs taste. And I'll say this, I do gotta stop putting bugs up her pussy, but.
Oh my god!
I've been slipping bugs.
I haven't heard that fucking tag.
Yeah, dude, I got a whole thing about slipping bugs in my girlfriend's pussy. That's the way it tastes.
Yo,
god damn.
That is not allowed.
Yeah, and then I did it at Acme.
That is just not allowed to do.
That shit is. I did it at Acme, and then I was
that's cancelable.
I know. I did it at Acme, and then I was like, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that I'm doing that.
Dude, you're not allowed to say that.
Like every
anymore.
level of that joke is
pretty bad,
despicable.
Also the way I was
despicable me. Dude, you're like despicable me. Right?
Dude,
my man's growing out over here.
You're kind of like Like if a minion had the brain of Gru.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am kind of like that. What was it? I don't know.
You're Despicable Me, dude.
Oh, Despicable Me Too.
Despicable
What about-
You.
What about
Despicable Me Too movement.
Yeah. Bunch of women dressed as minions.
Wominions.
The Wominions are coming. It's a Harvey Weinstein. The
Hashtag
Wominions are coming.
The
Wominions are
hashtag
coming.
Despicable Me. The hashtag
about-
Despicable Me Too.
What about Despicable Mewtwo? And it's Mewtwo. It's
Yeah.
Mewtwo dressed as a minion.
Mewtwo's hot though.
Yeah, they should put some tits on Mewtwo.
Isn't Mewtwo's like kind of thick, right?
Mewtwo got a
No,
fat
yeah,
ass.
Mewtwo. Yeah, Mewtwo's really thick. I would
Let
give
me-
back shots to Mewtwo.
Let me see this real
What
quick.
about the Mewtwo movement? Stupid.
Yeah.
The first thing that pops up is Mewtwo build.
Yeah.
Oh
Mewtwo's
shit,
hot,
dude!
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mewtwo.
Yeah, Mewtwo's thick.
Why is there just chicks now? What are you looking up,
dude? I
Grant?
looked up Mewtwo build. This is
Wait,
like a
let me see.
Pixar mom kind of.
This is like women who look like Mewtwo.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Oh,
Crazy.
oh, nice. Women built like Mewtwo.
For guys who want to fuck Mewtwo.
Oh, there's
That's
there's
nice.
probably not many of those out there.
Yeah.
I'm probably.
Yeah, not me.
Not us three, not at all.
I really have never wanted to
Dude.
fuck Mewtwo. I've wanted to fuck a lot of cartoons. Never wanted to fuck Mewtwo.
Who's your top? What's your top?
Yo, Dexter's
five
mom.
cartoon.
Dexter's mom from Dexter's Laboratory. Luann from King
Yeah.
of the Hill. Maybe Amy
Yep.
from Futurama. You know.
Yeah, that's valid. Yeah.
Leela from Futurama, dude.
Leela's cute too. I don't like how she only got one eye though.
Yeah.
That would throw me off. I think I would like my nose would hit
Doesn't
her
bother
eye,
me, man.
You know.
You know who like weirdly got me horned up as a little kid was
Bart Simpson.
Nala.
Yeah,
from
Dexter.
Lion
Just
King.
Dexter for me.
There's a part where they're like frolicking around and they're getting horny and they're like preteens and it's just like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
I was
I
was
you
even
got
sex
younger.
with a cat.
Yeah, and
wanna
everyone's
fuck
asking
that-
like,
that
"Oh,
lion."
where did all these?" Everyone's like, "Oh, where did all these furries come from?" It's like from all the fucking hot animals in the '90s.
Where did all these furries come from? Probably from their mama's furry pussies.
Yeah, and the
Yes,
sexy. They made all the animals sexy. Garfield, hot. Odie.
Odie
Sexy.
Odie?
Smash symbol.
smash.
I feel like you can't bang Odie because his IQ's too low.
Not because he's a dog. But because
Like he can't consent.
yeah.
it's true.
He can't.
Not like
he can't
not
get,
like other dogs
He can't
can.
get. Odie's special needs. Let's keep it a buck.
Yeah. Which actually puts
Let's
a
be
really
honest.
kind of dark
Garfield
spin
just,
on
Garfield
Garfield.
just
yeah.
hates his mentally handicapped.
Yeah, yeah.
brother,
Garfield's like
basically.
messing. Yeah, Odie's autistic, dude, and Garfield's like
I don't think he's
Messing
even
with him.
autistic, dude. I think it's further.
he's some.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, he's special.
Yeah.
He's special needs, and Garfield's like, I hate my annoying special needs brother
I'm gonna
dog.
trick him.
Mm-hmm. Garfield is just microscene.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The mom from The Incredibles.
Oh, of course, dude. Pretty much
Of course.
any cartoon chick with big fat ass.
Honestly,
I'm
what
on
cartoon
board.
chicks
Marge
are not
Simpson. I mean,
hot.
we're in well
When
trodden territory
Marge's
right
hair
now.
comes down, dude, that's when it's like, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
hmm
Mm-hmm.
I saw like an AI generated like Simpsons like what if the Simpsons were like a fantasy show in the 80s and Marge was like such a baddie. in
Really?
that, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been doing
It just makes
go ahead.
makes sense for AI to do it that way.
Dude, there's
Yeah.
this AI game I've been playing. It's maybe the funniest thing I've ever. It's like a text game. You can just do whatever in it. It's
What do
pretty fun.
you mean?
Like there's.
What do you mean?
I don't think I
Just do whatever.
I don't think I
All
We're
right.
both just like, what?
What are you talking about, dude?
you sound like a 6-year-old. You're like, dude, there's this new AI game.
you can just do whatever.
And And you can literally text and do
All right,
anything
hold on.
you can
Hold on.
want.
Let me just
imagine.
show you. Let me.
And
I'm
we're
gonna
like,
read.
what?
I'm gonna read.
What are we
I'm gonna
letting
read-
our child get into on the iPad?
Do you want me to read
Like,
some of this just so you
what
guys
is
can...
little Ryan doing on the iPad?
Here, okay. So, this scenario, it's the White House. There's a nuclear bomb coming in, so it's like I'm in
Wait,
this.
what do
So
you-
does
what-
it
I'm
does it
sorry.
give you this scenario?
Yeah, dude. So like, okay, I'm
Okay.
in the situation room, right, with my top advisors.
Okay.
So then we go to the situation room. I take a seat at the table.
Who are your top advisors? Who are you picking?
Looks like Jeb
we're
Johnson.
looking at Thomas Reed. Thomas Reed goes, Mr. President, North Korea's statement was broadcast on state television at 3 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We've confirmed the authenticity of the threat, and our intelligence agencies are analyzing the situation. And then, as I sit down, I fart loudly. The sound echoes.
You
through
wrote
the,
that?
Yeah. The sound echoes through the tense atmosphere of the situation room, causing a momentary pause in the proceedings. The room's occupants, normally stoic and composed, exchange awkward glances. Their faces a mixture of surprise and suppressed amusement.
So you're writing all this?
No. This is like getting generated from
No,
the prompt that I
you
gave.
So
said
you just
you
write
farted.
in.
So I said I farted.
You
and
just
now,
write in I fart.
Yeah. So
Okay.
and Secretary Rachel of State Rachel Patel clears her throat, attempting to maintain a professional demeanor, while General Jameson, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, looks at you with a hint of disapproval. Thomas Reed's expression remains neutral, but a
This
faint
is
flush
hilarious.
rises to his cheeks. Mr. President, as I was saying, and then I say, oh my God, this can't be happening. Excuse me, Mr. President, Thomas Reed says, his voice tight, trying to maintain a sense of gravity despite the awkward moment. But we don't have time for this. North Korea's threat is live, and we need to discuss our response. General Jameson, please proceed with the briefing. General Jameson nods, his eyes darting briefly to you before refocusing on the matter at hand. Yes, Mr. President. Our satellites have detected activity around North Korea's missile sites, consistent with preparations for a launch. We estimate they can launch within the next 48 hours. And then I look under my butt and see that I have shit in my pants. Okay, so here we go. As you discreetly glance under your seat, you see that the politically inopportune fart from earlier has indeed been accompanied by a far more personal and embarrassing consequence. A small, dark stain is formed on the president's chair, and you can feel the warmth and discomfort spreading. The Secretary of State, Rachel Patel, seated to your right, seems oblivious to the situation, focused intently on the briefing. However, General Jameson to your left has caught wind of the development and raises an eyebrow, his face a picture of stern composure, though a hint of surprise flickers in his eyes. Thomas Reed, still speaking, appears unaware of the unfolding crisis beneath the table. And then I attempt to cough as I fart, but the cough is mistimed, so everyone
you fart again.
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Your attempt to disguise
You're just falling apart.
and I'm the president.
The war is happening, and you're just
Okay.
your body is just
Okay. So I'm getting towards the end here. You attempt to disguise the sound of another fart with a cough. Comes too late, and the unmistakable sound echoes through the situation room once again. This time, the awkwardness is palpable. The room falls silent with all eyes on you. Rachel Patel's eyes widen, and she looks
the
away.
room has felt silent so many times.
know,
It just
I know.
is. It
Because
just
I'm
is.
farting. I'm sucking the air out of the room with my farts. Trying to maintain her composure. General Jameson's face turns a deep shade of red, and he clears his throat, clearly uncomfortable. Thomas Reed's voice trails off, and he glances at you, his expression a mixture of shock and embarrassment. The other officials in the room exchange mortified glances, unsure of how to react. The tension is broken only by the sound of rustling papers and shuffling feet as people try to refocus on the crisis at hand. Vice Chairman of the Joint Chiefs, Admiral Thompson, whispers to General Jameson, "Is the president okay, sir?" And then I stand up and show everyone that I have pooped my pants. As you stand up, the unthinkable becomes visible to all. A large, dark stain is spreading across the back of your pants. A stark contrast to the otherwise dignified surroundings of the Situation Room. The room erupts into a mixture of gasps, shocked murmurs, and stifled snickers. Secretary of State Rachel Patel's eyes widen in horror, her hand covering her mouth as if trying to hold back a scream. General Jameson's face turns beet red, and he looks away, seemingly embarrassed for you. Thomas Reed's expression is frozen in shock, his eyes fixed on the stain. The other officials in the room stare, unsure of how to react. Their faces a mix of disgust, amusement, and concern. And then I start crying. And
Amusement.
Then yeah. Some people are like, "It's kind of funny, actually, dude."
It is. It would be nice to break the.
And then I start crying and then pee my pants. Yeah, so, it's pretty fun. One of them, I was a lawyer, and I'm like, I'm like with my client there. I'm a defense lawyer, and then like
Shitting your pants.
okay, this one.
They're just all you shit. It's the same way Michael Scott can only draw a gun in improv.
This one I
I'm
didn't.
gonna go grab my coffee quick, but keep going.
This one I didn't shit my pants. This one, as the prosecutor was like giving their opening statement, I started putting on clown makeup, and then delivered my opening statement dressed as a clown. my client's like on trial for murder.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, it's pretty fun, man. Pretty fun.
These are all great sketches, man.
I've been doing one where my go-to.
These would all this would all be very good.
My go-to thing to do is if like someone's doing something I don't like, I go, why don't you check under your chair? Have you noticed that beeping sound that's coming from under your chair? And they just have a bomb under the chair, and then they have to kiss me. Otherwise, it'll detonate.
And so you're writing sketch comedy with AI as your partner.
Dude, kinda. It's pretty fun.
That's kind of like just what you're like this. I like how you pitched it. Like, yeah, I'm playing this new video game. It's called Telling the Computer Jokes.
The scenarios they expect you to.
Because it's like me or Grant are not around for you to just go like, what about this?
Yeah.
So you're just with the computer and you're going like, what if this happened? And the computer's
scenarios,
like,
I think they want you to be serious because like they're like, hey, this is a nuclear. How would you solve a nuclear crisis? But I'm like, what if I just shit my pants the whole time? What if I was shitting my pants?
Dude, can you send me this?
Yeah, you gotta.
This sounds.
It's like $9 a month though. You gotta subscribe.
You're spending $9.
It's worth it, dude. Dude, it's worth it. I would pay $100 for this. It brings me so much joy.
Grant, Ryan's spending $9 a month on this on this app.
How do you even get into these things, dude?
Dude, I just go on the app store and I just look.
Dude,
really?
Yeah,
you just surf the app store?
Dude, I found this sick ass gladiator game.
Dude, you are such a mark. You are such
What's
a
that?
fucking.
What do you mean?
It means like you are the people who when you look at something on a commercial for something on TV and you go, who the fuck is buying?
You have the thing.
Who is buying the shake weight? It's Ryan.
Did you not listen to these stories, dude? This one I mean,
it's really funny. It's good, but I mean, to $9 a month.
This one the plane is gonna crash.
Why are all these like disaster scenarios? And are you supposed to be funny to them, or
I don't think
you're
so.
supposed to be serious?
That's why everyone's always in shock and.
Everyone is always, quote, seemingly in shock.
Dude, this one, the plane's gonna crash, and then like I have a secret or whatever, and then I like make a big show going to the cockpit, and like I kick in the door, and then I throw a can of soda at one of the pilot's heads, and then I'm like, hey, I got a secret, I gotta tell you guys, and they're like, what's your secret? And they're trying to like land the plane, you know, and then I'm like, come here, you gotta be quiet, you know, and then they come in, and then I'm like, yeah, because I was trying to make it sound like I could fly the plane, right? And then my big secret is I'm like flying the plane. I'm like, yeah, I can't fly the plane.
But they can fly the plane.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can I like make what I feel is like a legitimate grievance about AI?
Sure.
Sure, man.
What are you? Oh, it generates photos too.
Yeah, it generates little images.
Yeah, I mean, I just Gravy Juggins.
Yeah, the guy's name was Gravy Juggins.
Do you get to name the guys?
Yeah, you get to name the guys. Okay. So my name was Gravy Juggins.
Okay. I haven't interacted with AI really that much. So, but
yeah, me neither. But
dude,
I like this.
I'm annoyed that I'm annoyed that basically for the last couple of years, everybody's just been talking about how dangerous AI is and how it's this thing that we don't really it's uncontrollable. So once it's like unleashed, I mean, you saying this right now is just going to undercut like my actual fears.
No, you say
no. But and then all of a sudden, like that has been the news story about AI. It's like they're developing it, and it's fucking. It could just take over. It's going to become its own thing. It could become sentient. Stephen Hawking says it's going to be the demise of humanity, and then
but he doesn't know shit.
And
dude.
then every single app incorporated AI within a month. Like every app is now just you have AI in your Instagram, you have AI in it's part of Google now, it's part of everything now, and we don't as consumers we don't even have a choice.
Grant, I hear you out, but also the aircraft shudders violently, and you realize the situation is dire. What will you do now, Gravy? And then I go, did anyone else feel some turbulence earlier? It's like breaking up, you know. It's like about to go down. I'm pressing the button. It gets the flight attendant to come over and ask her for a soda.
Wait, you're dressed as a clown in the plane one too?
I end up putting on clown makeup at some point, and then I'm doing this thing where I asked this lady for her baby, and she won't give me the baby. And then I pretend to pull out a knife and pretend to stab the baby.
You're doing like how I would play like Grand Theft Auto as like a fourth grader.
It's pretty fun.
You're like doing that in your head, and you're.
But he's teaching AI to be smarter at the same time.
I'm grabbing. Okay, I did this to a couple.
Dude, you're spending damn near $1,200 a year.
Oh no, $9 a month.
Maybe $120 a month or a year.
Yeah,
oh my god!
But it is. I just find it annoying that it's just like, okay, well, it's here whether you fucking want it or not, or it's a bad idea or not. It's like, what?
Fucking funny, man.
Dude, I want to get it, man.
All right, here, Grant, you read.
I think this would help with sketch writing a lot.
Read from the very top. Read from this.
Okay. Gravy Juggins, make a gun gesture with my hand and pretend to shoot the man in the head a bunch of times. You raise your hand, fingers curled into a mock gun, and start firing at the man, your thumb acting as the hammer. The man's eyes widen and he quickly looks away, choosing to focus on securing his seatbelt. So
Everyone's
the plane is going down.
widening.
Okay, just read a couple.
The passengers nearby who witness your action recoil. Their face is a mix of shock and fear. Blow pretend smoke off of my finger gun.
Wait, read down to there.
The series of imaginary gunshots you blow on the tip of your index finger as if to cool off the imaginary barrel of your make-believe gun. The man you targeted before now avoids your gaze, his body tense. A few passengers have turned away, their attention drawn to the flight attendants who are now urgently demonstrating the brace position. The aircraft continues its rapid descent, the engines roaring loudly, and the cabin is filled with the sound of prayers and sobs. What will you do next, Gravy? I just blew your fucking head off.
I just say that to the guy.
Oh god, dude. That's so funny. I just like a little kid, I just blew your head off.
I made a big show of pretending to open the emergency door.
Dude. Oh my god.
Oh man, yeah, this thing really makes me laugh.
Yeah, it is pretty funny,
Yeah.
and it's like that is the exact type of humor I love. We do have we have an anonymous apology that we should get to.
Yes.
If you want to write these in, go to wecoolpodcast.com. This is a podcast where we apologize. So here we go.
And we're sorry. We're sorry about the late episode.
Oh yeah, we should have addressed that up top, maybe.
Well, we kind of did.
Well, we kind of did, and then we talked about your mortgage.
I got in the way. Got in the way of us apologizing.
No, it's fine. No, but just we usually have things to apologize for, and sometimes we have some grievances we get off. But yeah, we're sorry about that, gang.
Yeah, first time ever, I think.
So actually, give us a fucking break.
Yeah, literally, it's fine. Who gives a shit?
Shut up about it, dude.
Not one person has
Yeah,
commented.
sorry.
No one gives a
not a
fuck.
single person commented.
Yeah.
I gotta say though, before
Yeah.
I get into this, I got like 80% there on the iced coffee thing. All right, it's
Okay.
all right.
What do you mean?
So there's no
80% there?
ice here at Sisyphus. There's no ice maker, but I was hankering for iced coffee. We do have a Keurig here, so I made hot coffee and then I stuck it in the beer cooler for like a couple hours.
Man, you really must have wanted iced coffee.
What
He's
does
like-
the word
you cooked it,
hankering mean to you?
My man's like, I'm
You
gonna
could
really want iced
Hanker and
coffee.
Fugit. Dude, You cooked your coffee in the freezer.
You could say that.
You baked it. And you're like, it's ready.
Okay. I want to demand an apology from my coworker for just being annoying and making my blood boil. All right.
That's tough.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing I can think of specifically because it's a combo of so many different things. Well, we do need a little bit more specifics. Like
if you can think of at least one, that's
like
helpful.
one story.
Yeah.
Think of one. You're writing about this, so put in a little effort.
Take like
You really don't have to.
you don't
honestly.
have to, but if you took like 2 minutes, we might have more to like talk about because
I mean, we can talk about.
No.
coworkers
You're
yeah.
writing. You're writing this on the computer. You can do. You can think.
Well, the problem is we can't jump in their brain. We can't think of all the. We can't be like
As much as we wish
dude,
we could.
when that guy did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay. Also, a side thing. I was listening to a couple old episodes
God damn it.
because I was bored. And in episode 180, Ryan said he would bet $100 that the Wolves would not be a top 3 seed and that you other two would be disappointed with the season they had.
I hate our fucking fans, dude.
Why are you so anti-Wolves, man? You
I
have
don't
a
know.
better
I'm not
attitude.
even a big basketball guy. I don't even
Yeah,
really
so
care.
why-
It's
why
because
are
we
you
were
hedging-
stoked on
why-
him.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, fuck
Why
you
are you
guys. I
hedging
think I was probably just in a
negativity
bad
bets?
mood, dude. I bet I was
Yeah,
in a
you're
bad
in a-
mood.
You're in a bad mood, and me and Grant can sniff the glory from a mile away because we know ball. We're a couple guys who know hoops. We study the
Yeah,
game.
Grant knows ball.
Oh, absolutely,
Grant,
dude.
There's a
Grant
man.
knows
I've been
hoops, dude.
I've been
Grant-
following
Grant knows
for 2
hoops.
seasons.
Yeah.
I will say this. I don't know.
I've been following long enough to not be a full bandwagon this season, which is nice. Which
I'll
that is
apologize.
nice.
I'll apologize for being a little Debbie Downer, but I will say this: I know football, and I think the Vikings are going to be better than people think this year. I think, still probably.
I bet
third place in the
$100 they
NFC
don't
North.
even they don't even break the top 3.
Yeah,
No, I want
yeah.
the Vikes to do good.
I mean, I think we're in one of the hardest divisions, so it's going to be hard to win that division, even
They're
if
not
we were a
winning
good
it.
team. So
They're not winning it.
I think
third.
that's pretty much what I just.
They're not
That's
fucking
pretty much
winning
what
it,
I
dude.
just.
I'll bet you $100.
Don't
I'll bet you
fucking
$100
fucking
the
go.
Vikings
Don't take that tone and say the exact thing that I just said.
They're not winning the division. Wait, say something. Say something. Is it just say like a fact or like a statement?
I'm drawing a huge blank.
One statement.
No,
one
now I'm
fact.
feeling bad for the listener who wrote in because I can't think of a specific about anything right now.
Just give me one fact about anything.
Oh, okay.
Population, president.
Something you believe. A belief you have.
Just
I have no
Yeah.
beliefs,
something
dude.
that's true to you.
No.
Something that's factual to you.
Nothing.
What's something you're looking
Favorite
forward
food.
to?
Okay. What am I looking? Favorite food. My favorite food is chips.
Grant's favorite food is fucking chips.
I bet you $100 it's
I'll
not.
bet you $100 Grant's favorite fucking. All right, that didn't really work out. Come on, it too.
What? Yeah. Do you guys have any coworkers that pop into mind as we wrap up on
freaks.
this?
We got some Jesus freaks that started. One guy wears a big Jesus belt buckle. One dude walks around with a Bible in the morning. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, dude?
Like, what? Does he read it?
I'm guessing, dude. I don't know. I just I see that and I'm like, yeah, I'm not talking to you guys.
Yeah.
You should start walking around with like a Harry Potter book.
That's funny. That's funny. I said I was gonna come in. I said I was gonna come in with a Quran.
Yeah, you should, dude. That'd be so awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, you battle him with the Quran, dude.
Ryan just accidentally converts.
I'm like, so you
Yeah.
think you have the New Testament? What about this? What about the even newer Testament?
Yeah, you need to combat him in some way.
Because Islam is the newest one, right?
That just dropped.
Islam's third, yeah.
New religion just dropped.
New Abrahamic religion just dropped. It's called Cleat Clock. It's called Cleat Clock, and it was written by me today. And it was written by me today, and basically it
And
says,
don't ask to read it because it's not done yet.
but basically,
Don't ask to read
I
it
was
yet.
under
I'm
a
still
deadline.
working on it.
basically, the whole point of it is that God comes back, and he's all like, "Whoa, what's going on with climate change? We gotta do something about climate change." So it's more about fucking climate change than anything else. But yeah, that's
Also, I start putting on clown makeup.
Also, I do start putting on clown makeup
at a
and
certain point.
Basically, it's because basically saying AI is God now, and God's gonna save us.
Wouldn't that be awesome if, because priests already dress kind of fucking weird. That'd be awesome if there was like a makeup aspect to their whole thing where they were kind of dressed like
Clowns.
yeah, like clowns, but like who's not the Undertaker, Sting, like from WCW,
yeah.
you know, like. I was thinking about maybe quitting comedy and becoming a professional wrestler recently.
None of us have a body.
I don't even like wrestling. I was just thinking about the Iron Claw, about how all those
that's
guys.
such a depressing movie.
You could wrestle guys your size.
Yeah, no one
I mean,
would
I
watch
think
that,
that's
though.
kind of how that's how wrestling works, typically.
Yeah, don't wrestle any big guys, man.
You don't want to
wrestle
get in
guys
there with
your
some
size.
bigger guys. Than you.
Just like, yeah,
No.
everybody knows, like, yeah.
Tommy's
everybody
the
wants
worst.
to see more, like, normal, like, everyday looking fucking schlubs.
Like a guy who hasn't worked out in 3 years,
Yeah.
just get up there and give him what he's got.
To jump off the top rope. I mean,
Dude,
that does
I would
like,
watch if that was like a brand of like out of shape guys wrestling and just out of shape guys fighting.
I mean, that's what, like,
No,
all
they should
professional
pick, like,
wrestling
two
is up
out of
to,
shape-
like, WWE.
yeah.
Not all, but.
The government should pick 2 out of shape like pussies a year and have them like fight each other.
Dude, and they build it up. They build it up like the Manny Pacquiao,
Just
like
to fuck-
Floyd Mayweather fights, where it's like it's all you hear about for like 5 months leading up to
Yeah.
the fight. It's on pay-per-view. Everybody's like,
They
dude,
don't-
do you
but
think
these guys don't want to do it.
they're like, dude, I think
and
Greg's
they're not allowed
gonna-
to train either.
Yeah, no. That or learn
They go to
anything,
jail.
yeah.
They go to jail if they go to jail if they refuse to fight, or if they start training. You go
Sports Center-
straight to jail.
Sports Center has like analysts on, and they're like, Greg's gonna beat the hell out of Kenny. I know Greg's gonna beat up Kenny.
Yeah, and they're
Well-
like, "Well, Greg played soccer in 6th grade, and Kenny quit in 5th grade. So like, I think
Yeah.
Greg's got more like,
Dude,
just
I
like a
love this
better
idea.
attitude."
I love this idea.
Yet again, we've stumbled on the best bit of the the episode in the last
the
15
end.
seconds.
Listen, man,
We'll just carry it
sometimes
over into
takes-
the Patreon.
Sometimes it takes 45 minutes to think of something funny.
Yeah, sometimes it does.
And sometimes it just never comes. So just consider yourselves lucky that it showed up.
Yeah, just be thankful you got something.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. Sorry that this episode was late. I don't know.
We're not gonna sit here and make excuses, but it was Grant's fault.
All right. Well, let's go
All
over
right.
the Patreon.